Hey, good afternoon. Welcome back to my little gardening show. I wanted to take you along today as we're getting ready to slice the season's first batch of tomatoes. We grew several different types of heirlooms this year. We're growing several different types of heirlooms. Trying a new variety. It's called a Zoichka. I think that's a Zoichka. It's a Russian heirloom. It's one thing so far that I really like about it is that days of maturity are a lot less than the other varieties we're growing, or the majority of them anyway. We planted these tomatoes around the Memorial Day weekend time frame, and we're in mid-July, so about 60 days, give or take, we're seeing the season's first ripe tomatoes. The other variety that ended up so far has been pretty good, unlike last year, is a variety called terracotta. Got those seeds last year, and it just, for whatever reason, didn't do too well. And we got a couple of tomatoes this year. It's done much better. I don't know if it's just took a year to get them acclimated to our climate, but much better. So, hey sis, what's going on, child? You coming out to play cornhole?
Sort of.
All right. So anyway, I wanted to take you along this afternoon as I'm going to be cutting into these. We're also going to be saving seeds from this first batch because they look pretty good. The ones that are true to type here. So let's just show you the tomatoes. So here is, I got to put the dog up real quick. Alright, so I got the dog put up. I put the dog up because she tends to bark, and it's pretty annoying for the neighbors, so I'm just trying to be considerate. So anyway, a Zoichka. It's been a really nice tomato so far. We've pulled about 6, about like this, varying sizes. So this is kind of ideal right here. Got another one. It's pretty nice, pretty yellow, and then kind of just a little bit streaks of reds are ripening up, or orange rather. And I got one that's really ripe, pretty big. There's a little bit of cat facing here at the bottom where. Well, not much. Pretty nice tomato. Here, give me that. This is terracotta. Now, it's different. It's kind of orange, kind of clay pot color. So what we're going to do is we're going to have bacon and tomato sandwiches today. So we're going to slice some tomatoes up, and I'm going to also save seeds from a few slices of the tomato. Now, typically on a tomato, your lower slices, they tend to be the sweetest, or kind of the best tasting, at least in my opinion. And I don't know if that's because that's just where juices tend to settle and whatnot, and it's further away from the growth tip, like that actually produced it. But anyway, nice tomatoes. I'll let these ripen up, the terracotta and the other Zoichka, for a few days, so it's just kind of, they're ready to slice up. If I let them go much longer, they're going to start breaking down and not be so good. So you ready, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when saving the seeds, it's important to pick tomatoes that are pretty much super ripe, that are true to type, that look like what you want to harvest in the future, because it's more than likely going to have the best, most mature seeds that when you then go through the process of storing are going to be a lot more viable than, say, a tomato that's not even ripe yet, or a tomato that's stunted, and just not good. So we're going to do the Zoichka first, and we're using the wet method of seed saving here, where what we're going to do is squeeze out the seeds. First of all, I want you to get a look at that, how meaty that is. Pretty meaty, nice looking tomato. Baby, you want to try a piece of this? It's good. So we're actually going to eat this one because of the cat facing in it. So 3 really nice slices out of that one. We'll go ahead and save seeds from this top part of the cavity there. I'm going to use the big jar. And we're just going to squeeze out the seed cavity. A little jelly pouch. I'm going to try to get some of this liquid in there too. You want to try some of that? It's good.
Try a little tiny.
It's a really mild tomato. Most of these yellow ones, they don't have the acid content. So if you find that tomatoes kind of bother you, so too acidic or whatnot, you might try a lighter version like a green or a yellow. They even have white or an orange type of tomato. They're just a little less acidic, a little milder flavor, still rich flavor, just kind of a little milder. What'd you think, baby? Was that good? Here's another one we'll cut up. Again, that'll cover a sandwich. Look at that. Nice meaty. Whoops, I lost that one. It's still good. And what I'm going to do is take the one that was in the middle there. There's all those little seeds in there. We'll get those out. Poke through it. You can still eat the tomato because there's plenty of meat on there. It's a meaty tomato. Alright, so I basically pushed out the seed cavities. We could still eat that.
Are you live streaming?
And we'll go and push some seeds out of one of these other ones as well.
It didn't taste terrible, but it didn't taste the best.
Well, it's a milder flavored tomato. It doesn't taste like
Right.
what you're used to.
It doesn't taste like the weird
Yeah.
tasting one at the store.
So we've got enough there for some sandwiches. That's quarters right there. Alright, so we got a plate of Azoichka tomatoes. I've got a container of seeds now, container that has a little bit of pulp and tomato juice. What we're going to do is put some saran wrap on that. We're going to let that ferment until there's like a mold scum on top of this. And then we're going to continually fill this up with water and drain off the mold scum until everything's clear. And then put the seeds on a paper towel and let them, on a plate and let them dry for a week or so. And then package them up. So I've got my Azoichka seeds for next year right here from a couple tomatoes here. Again, just pushing out the seed pouches. Can still eat the slices. Looks pretty good. Alright, so I cleaned off the cookie sheet, made sure there's no Azoichka seeds on here or on my knife, because now we're going to save seeds from our terracotta tomato here. Let's change the view on this so you can see this a little bit better. Alright. I'm going to take a little piece off the end here to open it up. Kind of see.
Can I try some? That tiny piece? There's not really.
I don't know if that's focusing or not. There you go.
A huge chunk. I don't want
You can eat that bone.
There's a lot of juice in it.
Well, don't get it all over the place. Now, unlike last year, there's a lot more seeds in this one than the ones we had last year. I'm just going to push the seed pouch out of each of these.
Yeah.
But don't jack with that. Alright, so a fair amount of seeds that we were able to get out of that. The rest will slice up like normal. Again, this is super ripe. It's a nice looking slice. We'll add that to our Zwitcha pile there. Zwitchka. More slices here.
Oh, Sarah wants some salad.
You want to try some of that, baby?
Tiny piece.
We're going to try some.
It looks good. Just put it in your mouth. Sarah, how do you know until you try it?
Yeah?
How about, hey, Daddy, can you cut that tiny piece in half? That way it's just a tiny, tiny piece. And then right here.
Now that's got a little different flavor. There you go. Got a little jar of tomato pulp, juice, and seeds there. Alright, we're back inside. The lighting's a little bit better here, so it picks up the contrast better.
So lighting's better.
So there's the terracotta again, pushed out the little seed packets, and there was a lot of seeds in this one as opposed to the one I had last year. And then we've got our Zoichka bud.
Samuel, put my boot back.
So now we're gonna put some saran wrap on these. Got my little saran wrap. And we'll screw these rings on, and then in a week or so, everything will be going, and then we'll finish processing.